Hey everyone, what's up? It's your girl B Wade and welcome back to my channel, Magnetic Healing Tarot. Today I have a special pick a card reading for you guys. As you can see, I have these it's 4 decks, but these 3 decks are laid out for you guys. Today we're going to be doing we're not on good terms right now. How can I fix it reading? All right. So I guess just think about the person, whoever brought you to this reading. When you saw the title, that's the person this is for. We're going to take a look at what's going on and how it is that you can help bridge the gap between you and this person who you may not be on the best terms with, whether it is romantic, a friendship, or family, or coworkers, whatever that is for you. So take a look at each pile. All right, decide which one is for you. Which one you think holds your message. Is it the one, pile number 3 with the selenite wand? All right. Is it pile number 2 with the calcite? Or is it pile number 1 with the green aventurine? Okay. So pile number 1 is the green aventurine. Green aventurine is known for good luck, money, prosperity. All right. Number 2, the calcite. Calcite is great for your solar plexus chakra, so inspiration. The orange color is also great for fertility and your sacral chakra, which is sex again. And then we have this deck again with the selenite, which is great for cleansing all kinds of energies of any sort. So take a second, look at the cards. Use your intuition and figure out which deck is for you. Is it pile 1? Pile 2, or pile 3? And when you have your answer, please feel free to join me down below in the timestamps and choose which timestamp matches the according pile that you chose. All right. And when you get to your message, I will already have these cards laid out for you. And from there, we will clarify the messages with whichever deck you chose. See you guys there. Pile 1, welcome. I'm so glad to see you here. So I already have the dog tarot cards pulled out and picked out as I told you I would. And we're going to jump into the messages. So the cards that we got for pile 1 is the hydrant. The second card we got is the runt. The third card we got is the one of leashes. The fourth card we got is the sun. And the last card we got is the chariots in reverse. Okay, like I mentioned in the intro, these cards' meanings aren't completely synonymous with the cards of the regular tarot decks, all right, like this one per se. And at the bottom of the dog tarot deck, we have the 3 of leashes in reverse. Okay, so I know that we're probably not all fully familiar with this deck. I don't use it that often because I don't do this reading that often, and so yeah, just work with me here. So we have this message, pile 1. I'm going to talk to you as if this is you, just so you know. So don't be offended if you feel like this isn't you. If this isn't you, then just take the roles and reverse it. Energy is fluid, guys. It's tarot. So if it's not you, then it's the other person or someone else in your environment. So what I'm seeing that happen here, pile number 1, between you and the person who you are not on the best of terms with, it's looking as though somebody was very obsessive and possessive. All right, I'm guessing this was you. We have the fire hydrant. Dogs are what? Very possessive over fire hydrants. It's as though they mark their territories. I feel as though you and this person, pile number 1, I feel like you were very, very obsessed and possessive over this person. So it's coming off as though this was a romantic situation. And of course, it could be a friendship situation or a situation dynamic in which maybe this is your sibling or a family member, something of that nature, someone who you feel really, really inclined to being overprotective over, right? But for a lot of you guys, why I think this is either a romance or a friend situation is because we have this runt card and we have this one of leashes as well as the 3 of leashes at the bottom of the deck in reverse. All right, the leashes cards are cards about boundaries and strictness. Okay, and so with this runt card here, what I see happening is somebody was maybe undesirable at one point. So like I said, take the roles and place it as it may. It could have been you. It could have been the person who you're feeling possessive over, or vice versa. All right. But somebody here was at one point of time someone that the rest of the world looked over. This person felt like no one saw them. This person could have been the nerdy person or the really quirky person in school or just growing up or wherever you met them. And then over time, this person began to glow up. Right? Look at this baby dog, little puppy, and how he's looking at this picture, right? But guess what? This is him. This is him looking at a picture of himself all glowed up, all right? And he used to be this person without the crown, and no one wanted him. He was a show dog, and no one wanted him. Everyone thought he was puny and didn't bring much to the table, all right? Until he glowed up on their behinds, right? So he glowed up on them and became the most poppin' show dog. So somebody here glowed up and became extremely poppin', all right? And this person could have became this poppin' person while you guys were dating, okay, Power One? So this person could have maybe like started off maybe not even nerdy, but they just weren't where they are right now, and you could have watched this person grow up and glow up, and you can feel like you even helped this person grow up and glow up. And so you may feel a little possessive over them because of that, and you may feel a little bit entitled to maybe some of their victory or their success, or you may feel as though this person owes you more than what they have been giving you. And I feel like this person began to get more attention, all right? Because this person could have just been getting a lot of attention from a lot of people. The person that you date or whoever this person is can just be really attractive and just really, you know, people love this person's energy, or they are really like I said, attracted to this individual. And so you could have almost kind of put a leash on this person, all right? I feel like you have issues stemming from your past where maybe someone abandoned you, or you could have felt undervalued by someone else. You could have felt like someone that you dated in your past, or this could have happened to you as a child. You could have felt, or like maybe you always got the burnt end of the stick, or like you were placed at the bottom of the totem pole in regards to other people. And so I feel like in order for you to feel as though this doesn't happen again, or for you to make sure it doesn't happen again, I feel like when it comes down between your dynamic between yourself and this person, you could have been a little bit controlling. You could have been really strict. I feel like it wasn't fully with bad intentions. I feel like you were really wanting the best for yourself and this person. You were wanting for things to work out really well. But I feel like with you being super possessive and strict, it could have really caused some rigidity within the dynamic between you and this person. It could have caused this person to start to feel like they were being smothered, or like they were being trapped. All right, or like they were a prisoner in the house or in the home, or a prisoner in this relationship or something. Okay, because we do have the Sun card here. So I do feel like somebody did have some sort of happiness. I feel like you guys do share good times and have had happy and good moments. But I feel like you're the happiest as long as you have this person shadowed down to you. As long as you have this person with you. Because after the Sun card, we have the Chariot in reverse. And what this card means in this deck is being able to have freedom, being able to go about and have fun, and drive around in the car with your windows down or your top back and your hair blowing through the wind. With it in reverse, it's signifying that this isn't what's been happening. This person wasn't able to have fun, or you weren't able to have fun. Somebody was really stuck here, and somebody was really feeling smothercated is what I keep hearing. Somebody was starting to feel smothercated. It's kind of almost giving really overly possessive and controlling relationship, almost borderline, like I don't want to say abusive. We'll see when we clarify with this deck who we're talking to. But with the Three of Leashes also at the bottom of the deck here, this is signifying things being unfair. All right, this is signifying that you're not being fair at all. And because upright, this is you being fair. But with it in reverse, this means that you're just completely irrational. Somebody here is really not the most irrational. Somebody here is like, you could be like, somebody is like, no, I don't like you wearing those shorts. I don't want you wearing that top. And it's 102 degrees outside. And you want them to put on sweatpants to make you feel better because you don't want other people looking at their thighs. Because you don't want people looking at their private part area. Because you don't want people staring at your man or staring at your girl or whatever the case is. Or let's say you're in the house and you have all of these demands. Somebody here is just very demanding. Somebody here is very controlling and very demanding, and they did not want the other person to be themselves freely. And even if you thought that you were letting this person be themselves freely, you're not. You're stunting this person's growth. You're trying to keep them at a certain level. You're trying to make sure that they don't get too big for their britches and then turn around and leave you. So I feel like you're trying to hinder how much fun this person can have because you want to make sure that you keep them with you and that they never leave you. And it's getting to the point that, you know, you were being very, very unfair about things is what I'm seeing here. Okay, so now let's take a look at the tarot and see what the tarot has to say. And then we're going to pull some advice messages, okay? God, Spirit, Universe, Angels, and Ancestor Guides, please give me some tarot cards to corroborate the story that we already have on the table. Please give me some cards to help me clarify this story, all right? God, Spirit, Universe, Angels, and Ancestor Guides, please give me some more messages and cards to clarify this story. God, Spirit, Universe, Angels, and Ancestor Guides. Yeah, I do feel like you definitely really did love this person. I feel like you do want to give this person another cup of love or offer or something here. But, it's for your own good. It's for you. It's for you, you know? Somebody here is doing something for them. And not for, like, the greater good of the dynamic. Not for the greater good of you guys growing together. Or whatever the case is. Hold on. All these fell out. I don't want to have a million cards fall out. I don't want these messages to be 8 hours long. And so, you know, I'm just trying to... Because I don't have that much storage on my phone, guys. And so I have to clip these videos together or combine them together. So we'll see how this works out. God, Spirit, Universe, Angels, and Ancestor Guides, please give me some more cards to clarify the stories that we have already on the table. God, Spirit, Universe, Angels, and Ancestor Guides. Okay. So let's see. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. So you definitely want to reconcile with this person. I feel like if you're watching this, if you, first of all, if you've made it this far through the video, all right, I feel like if you're watching this, you definitely don't like hearing that you're controlling because you don't maybe see it. And it's not for you to be offended. It's not for you to be like, you know, talking crap to me or about me or putting a thumbs down on the video. It's not about that. This is about you seeing yourself from the outside point of view, from the outside perspective. Because when you're so wrapped up in a situation emotionally, you may not always be able to see the role that you're playing, especially if you are playing a role that is a little more toxic than you think it is. We've all been there, including myself. We all have played a role in which we were the aggressor or we were the more toxic person, but we couldn't see it because we were so emotionally involved in the situation, all right? So this message is just to bring clarity, all right? So I'm seeing that you guys definitely want to reconcile with this person. I'm hearing by any means necessary with this hydrant card right here. I'm still getting that possessive energy. You really, really want to win this person back with the 5 of Wands in reverse next to the 6 of Wands upright. You see, you're trying to have some sort of progression or victory here. If you're having a conversation with this person, you're trying to convince them that you guys can progress and move forward. You're trying to convince them that maybe you've grown, you've changed, and that things can be better here, and that you guys can have a better home. I do feel like some of you guys did live with this person or live in the same house. You guys are trying to get this house dynamic back together, or you're trying to get this romance or this partnership back on, all right? And if you guys do live in a house together, or if you guys were in a relationship with this person, a lot of you guys could have broken up, without telling people. Like your family and friends or the internet or your social media folks, they may not know this yet. You may be keeping this under wraps because you don't want the world to know your business, because you don't want them to know that you don't have this person anymore. All right, especially if that means that other people may try to get with them. But I do see that you are, somebody here is left out in the cold. I don't know if this is, well, if you guys really aren't on good terms, I'm guessing you both are out in the cold. But I am getting power one that you guys are watching this person, you're stalking them, and it's from the outside point of view, and you don't like it. I feel like when you watch this person, you feel bad, and you start to kind of maybe see glimpses and flashes of images of maybe what you did wrong in the role you played, and you start to feel a little guilty and regretful. And it's not for you to just feel guilty and regretful, but it's for you to be able to reflect. Okay, I do feel like you could have some sort of solid stability here with this person if you eased up and didn't have so much control issues. Yeah, because at the bottom of this deck we have the Six of Swords. So I feel like you and this person could certainly move forward together if you guys put in the work. But look, somebody doesn't want to put in the work fully. Somebody here is, and if this is you, take it as it resonates, all right? Somebody is like wanting to just drop the drama without having to do the work. It's like you want this person to be like, all right, okay, the beef is squashed, drama is over, I dropped the charges, without you doing any work to prove or show why this person should drop the beef here. I feel like some sort of apology needs to take place. God, Spirit, Universe, Angels, and Ancestor Guides, what does Power One need to do if they want to get this relationship back on track? Show me what they need to do. What is in their best interest for them to be able to get this relationship with this person back on track? God, Spirit, Universe, Angels, and Ancestor Guides. Okay, I'm getting that somebody here is a little thotty. Okay, take it how you want. Somebody here does what they want. Somebody may run the streets. You may have other people on the side. You may have your own side pieces, side chicks, side dudes, boyfriend number two, girlfriend number two. And if this person as much as winks or smiles at a person, you'd flip your cat. All right, you have to let go of this attitude. You have to let go of this nature of being super controlling and jealous. All right, because with this King of Cups in reverse, it's showing that you're a little manipulative. You have to reject this right here. You have to put this behind you. You have to let go of this idea of whatever it is that's in your mind that's hindering you. All right, because I see that you get very emotionally upset, maybe infuriated. You have to have the strength to release the animosity. There's a lot of disharmony between you guys and a lot of unfinished business, but I'm hearing that it's because you have an attitude problem or you're super controlling. That's what I'm getting, Power One. So don't shoot the messenger, all right? I'm at the point where I know that if I feel this, then that's what is up. And that's what I was getting when I first pulled the dog tarot cards. I was like, damn. And this is before I turned the camera on. I'm like, damn, whoever this is, they're a whole lot of bit controlling. And it's almost coming off like somebody here is abusive. I definitely feel like, I don't know how many people are going to watch this video, but somebody here is dealing with an abusive relationship or an abusive situationship. And if you are the abuser and you want this person back, you need to take a look at yourself. You need to look real deep, dark, and hard in the mirror and ask yourself why you deserve this person. Ask yourself, what is your problem? You have deeply rooted issues that dates back to your childhood, and 9 times out of 10, it has something to do with some sort of molestation. And I hate to be the person to say that, and if this is too deep for you, it's too deep for you. If you clicked off, you clicked off, all right? But at this point, I'm just letting you know, it's just me and you sitting here talking. Nobody else is listening to this conversation. So if this is you, I'm going to just tell you that's not cool. That's not a cool energy to possess. To want to be that possessive over another person. To want to control this other person's actions to the point that they have to walk on eggshells to talk to you, or that they feel scared to fully be themselves with you and around you. This is somebody's story of whoever is watching this, all right? And I can feel it. In order for anything between you and this person to ever come back together, you have to release the toxicity. You have to release the codependency. You have to release the need to be in control. You have to stop yelling at this person. You have to stop raising your voice. You have to stop thinking that you can control this person by telling them what they can and cannot do. Okay, pile number one. And like I said, if this is not you, this is the person doing this to you. And in order for anything between you and this person to work, this person has to, whoever this is that is guilty of possessing this energy that is coming out in this spread, you have to do the work and take a nice, deep, dark look at yourself in the mirror and figure out where your shortcomings lie and why you're trying to control someone else and other people. All right, I'm going to pull love advice because I'm trying to keep these under 20 minutes each. I'm going to pull some love advice and see what we have for you guys out of this deck, my universe love notes from the universe, everything. Okay, see, exactly. Look what popped out. Everyone is doing their best. This includes you too, pile number one. Even when you get upset, understand that you're not perfect. If you feel like you're regretting things that you did in the past or you're feeling guilty, forgive yourself for that. You're not perfect. But even more importantly, within this specific relationship dynamic, it is important for you to remember that the person that you're connecting with is not perfect. They're doing their best. If they didn't clean the house to the best of their abilities the way you wanted them to, they tried. If they didn't have things ready how you wanted it ready, they tried, okay? Have you ever took a step back to be appreciative for what they did do, for what they can do, and for what they have done for you? All right? Everyone is doing their best. Let me read the back to you. It says there are really only two types of people. Those you now love and those you will love. Until there's only one type of person. And then we'll probably hit replay the game of life. Love the universe. And so with that being said, look, turn on your love light. You have to become more lovable. Allow yourself to attract more love by being love, okay? And if this person accepts you back and is willing to work on this, great. Remember that this person is trying their best, and to keep that in your mind before you get upset, all right? Be love, open and honestly and vulnerably, all right? I hope this was helpful. Peace, love, and chicken grease. Pile number two, it's good to have you. Welcome. As you see, I have these cards already laid out. So now let me tell you, pile number two, I am getting that there was some sort of throuple involved. So this can be a polyamory relationship. This could be a friendship, or this could be a couple. All right, so that is what I'm picking up initially for this portion of the reading. So if this is your message, we're going to find out. If you're a couple, stay tuned. If you're a friend, stay tuned. And if you are in a polyamorous relationship, stay tuned. So what I am seeing, all right, we got the pack card. It came out sideways, all right? So we have the pack card, and as you can see, there are three dogs here. Okay, it looks like there was a tight-knit group at one point of time, or at one point in time you guys were really tight-knit. And if you are a couple, you guys could have met through a friendship group, or you guys could have met just by being friends first. All right, we have the dog catcher in reverse. We have the one of bowls. We have the seven of bones. And the one of biscuits. Okay, and then at the bottom of the dog tarot deck, we had the Three of Bowls upright. Okay, so there is a lot of positivity here and positive omens for those of you who aren't on great terms with your throuple or your couple. All right, so what I get here is that you guys were definitely in some sort of a pact. You guys could have had some sort of agreement is what I'm getting. I'm feeling like somebody could have started to feel like, what did I get myself into? What am I doing? Or something could have happened where one person felt like they were cheated on. All right? I don't think it was intentional. There is this unintentional feeling of someone feeling as though someone was not loyal to them. Okay? So it doesn't necessarily have to just be cheating. It could be any form of disloyalty. So if you're a friend and you feel like maybe they went off with another friend behind your back and was gossiping about you or was saying something, or if you know that this person shouldn't be interacting with this friend or whatever the case is, I don't know. Or if you guys are in some sort of a polyamorous relationship, one person could have felt as though the other two were leaving them out, or they could have felt as though they don't want to be in this situation anymore, or they could have felt left out. They could have felt as though two of you guys or two people in this dynamic left them out intentionally. Even though it could have been very unintentional, somebody here is feeling left out. Okay, now I am seeing that also if you are in a couple. I feel like if you are in a relationship, like this is just a couple, one person plus another person, you or your person, all right? So now I'm talking to you as though this is you, all right? You could have made this person feel this way, or this could be you feeling this way. But I think this person feels, whoever this person is, you know who it is. Energy is fluid. If it's not you, take it and flip it, all right? So somebody here was starting to feel confined. I think that something in the past happened. Now it could have happened in this connection or in the connection previous to this one, where someone was feeling reminded of some sort of pain and hurt from the past. All right, and for some people, somebody here, this could have been you. You could have been starting to feel like you didn't know what you were getting yourself into. Maybe sort of kind of feeling cold feet, or maybe if you felt like your partner was being a little bit controlling or something here, you could have been starting to fantasize about other people or fantasize elsewhere, okay? Or this could be you maybe wanting to keep your partner tied down. But I feel like somebody here was trying to get up and leave. Again, not intentionally. I feel like somebody was sidetracked by another individual. That is what I'm getting. I'm trying to explain this the best way that I can. Okay? And what Spirit is asking you to do is to put yourself in this person's shoes. Put yourself in this person's predicament and try to see things from their perspective. Maybe try to understand why this person is feeling left out. Maybe try to understand why this person doesn't think they did anything wrong. Whichever end of the stick you're on, whether you're the one who separated or whether you're the one who was separated from, all right? Try to put yourself in this person's shoes to understand what caused them to feel this way. If this person is feeling like you were disloyal to them, what could have possibly happened to make this person feel as though you were being disloyal to them, all right? If you feel like this person was being disloyal to you, why do you feel that way? Is it a possibility that maybe you are misconstruing this person's actions, or that maybe this person kind of got caught up and wasn't thinking all that much? This is what I'm getting. Like somebody could have just been like, you know, a bird brain at the moment, and they just did whatever they were used to doing because they were used to doing it. Like let's say if you and somebody were like fresh into a relationship, somebody could have been like flirting with another person, and you could have felt like, what the hell are you doing? Like why are you flirting with this person right now, you know? And I feel like that caused somebody to separate and to not want to really be in this dynamic anymore. Or if you were like maybe flirting and you were really thinking it was really lighthearted, to you is nothing, but maybe to the other person it was everything. It was really like, how could you do this? And this person feeling this way could have made you want to withdraw from the connection, or it could have made them want to withdraw, okay? But whoever withdrew, I do see that I feel like there is this positivity of you guys being able to reconnect here, especially with this Three of Bowls here at the bottom of the deck. I do see this positivity. And with this One of Biscuits here, look at that rainbow in the background. You know, the One of Biscuits, it's inspiration and feeling like, you know, fired up, kind of like the wands, all right, in the traditional tarot. I feel like somebody here does have the motivation to want to prove that they want this relationship, and it's probably the person who's watching this video right now. All right, I feel like you want to show this person, like, if you made a mistake here, I feel like you want to make it up. Like, you may be trying to buy this person gifts, or trying to buy them things that you know make them feel good, or you're maybe trying to make these new promises to do better, or promises to make them feel included, or promises to not be so flirty, or promises to not be so in and out, or flighty, or fickle, or whatever the case is here. But I feel like it's a cause for you guys to swap brains and to swap shoes and to understand each other more by really putting yourself in that person's position and understanding why they could possibly be feeling away, okay? But like I said, there is definitely some hopefulness here. There is optimism, and I do feel like there is some harmony within this dynamic. Even if you guys aren't on the best of terms, I do feel like you can have a civilized conversation with this person, especially if you guys do love each other. I feel like you can actually talk to this person in a civilized manner and express your feelings and vice versa, and actually get somewhere with this. And look at this, the Judgment card flipped right out and upright. That literally just confirmed it. If you want this, you can have it. If you want it, you can have it. All right? Got them feeling like a savage. So whatever this is for you, God, Spirit, Universe, Angels, and Ancestor Guides, please give me some more clarity on this dynamic. Please show me more messages to clarify the cards we already have on the table. Please show me some more messages to corroborate the story that we already have on the table. God, Spirit, Universe, Angels, and Ancestor Guides. Ooh. Okay. Let me see what this is. Ooh. Okay. So, somebody still doesn't trust you here. All right. Somebody may be willing to move forward. Somebody is really contemplating giving this another try. Somebody, like I said, if there are 3 people involved here, somebody in this dynamic is really hurt. Somebody's feelings are really hurt here, and they feel a little bit left out. They feel like it could have been done intentionally here. I feel like this person, if they're the one that's pulling back, they're pulling back because they think they're doing what's best for them. They feel like they're protecting themselves, and they also feel like by them pulling back, it's going to make you kind of want them more. Or if this is you doing that, you know, take it how it resonates. Again, because at this point, I don't even know who is who. So you just have to know who you are. Yeah, this person is interested in reconciling, but I don't feel like they have much hope that things are going to change. Somebody in this dynamic is not as hopeful as the other person or other persons, all right? Because somebody is like wanting to make this decision to give it another go, but deep down, they still don't trust it. They're like, with this Justice card in reverse here, somebody thinks that they're going to be done unfairly again. They think that they're going to be put on the back burner is what I heard. Somebody thinks that they're going to be juggled and get the small end of the stick. Okay, somebody thinks that they're going to get the small end of the deal, or like they're going to get the worst part of the deal here. Yeah. Somebody's feelings are really hurt, and I feel like they are willing to talk to you little by little. They may be giving you a little bit of information, but I feel like whatever happened here, this person feels like you intentionally tried to hurt their feelings, or you feel like they intentionally tried to hurt your feelings, all right? But I do not get that that's what was going on here. So I don't know exactly what happened in this dynamic, but It looks like some clarity needs to be had. It looks like some conversations and truth needs to be spoken, okay? Somebody has been thinking about this a lot. Somebody has been trying to see it from another perspective, but somebody is so stuck in their ways that they're having a hard time seeing it from somebody else's eyes. So this could be you or this could be them. So again, with this One of Bowls here, is saying very, very clearly, put yourself in their shoes. Do an emotional exchange before you lash out, before you get mad, before you try to penalize this person for their honest feelings. You feel me? First, understand why maybe they're feeling this way. And it's like this person is having a really hard time. Somebody cannot see something from somebody else's perspective. Somebody doesn't think that they're wrong. Somebody feels like it's not that big of a deal. But if you're in a relationship with somebody and you're in a dynamic with them, and if something's a big deal to them and their feelings, then you should care a little bit more about their feelings. You should want to understand why they feel that way and what you can do to help them not feel that way. You know, I do see somebody is like willing to talk, and somebody is willing to give some effort. But I feel like they will withdraw just as quickly as they agree to reworking on this situation based on what you do and what you say and how you treat them, okay? I feel like this person could be really contemplating doing this with you. Like I said, there is positivity here. But I feel like you may be trying to lure this person in with gifts. You may be trying to win this person back by doing things that you know that they appreciate, all right? And I feel as though it may lure them in good enough to have a conversation, but I don't feel like it's going to fully be healed. All right, the Temperance card did fall out, but right next to it came out with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, the Queen of Discs in reverse. So somebody here is still not willing to fully give energy to the situation anymore. All right, if somebody is feeling like what's done is done. All right, and that could be what's upsetting you or someone else, is because someone else withdrew and they're like giving up and they're like, I don't really want to take part in this dynamic anymore. And it's got somebody feeling like, whoa, 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 like somebody is really not okay with this. Somebody feels like, you know, you guys were supposed to keep working on this and keep trying and making this happen, because they feel like this was supposed to be the wish fulfillment that you all almost heard, that you all agreed on. The wish fulfillment that you guys wanted is what this person feels like, or what you feel like. And so you may feel like they need to come back to you, or like, what do you mean? You're supposed to come here. We can make this better. We can do better the next time. All right, let's see what you need to do to get this person back. You need to just chill out. What else does this person need to do in order to get this person back? You need to do a lot of thinking. You need to do a lot of thinking, and you need to do some really good planning. You need to, like, literally, we have the Hangman, the Two of Wands, and the Hermit card pop out, all right? So this is saying that you need to go within. You need to really, really, really do some thinking. And it don't get no more clear than that. Somebody here, do you like to go hunting? I see somebody's head being, I don't like that. I've never seen this before. It's a head in a tree. I almost said something that I didn't want to say out loud. Because, you know, things are upside down. Things are upside down in this dynamic. You're feeling really upside down. You're feeling like this situation has completely thrown you off balance. You may be trying to stay poised and act like it's not really as bothersome as it is, but deep down, this ish has you flipped upside down and around, and you're feeling really stuck and tied here. And you don't want to, because you're feeling like you're aware of the fact that somebody here is like, I shouldn't feel this way. Yes, you do. Like, you're acknowledging the fact that you feel away. You're in your feelings a little bit, but then on the other end, you're like, but why? I shouldn't feel this way. I shouldn't feel this way. But you do. All right. Yes, you may be trying to like brush this off and keep it moving or something, or like you may just think that you can like smooth this over easily, but I don't think that's going to work. You may need to give this person some alone time. You may need to give this person a break. If you keep trying to force this with this person, you need to fall back a little bit, and that's the risk you need to. Some of you guys need to take the risk of getting some really wise advice. And when this person gives you advice, it's for you to listen to it and not shut it down, all right? Because if they're giving you advice and you came to them to give you advice, you need to be somewhat open, all right? Yeah, somebody is behind you. What the hell? That's so weird. Yeah, somebody here, if this was like a polyamorous relationship especially, somebody is like packing their bags and moving forward. They're like, nah, somebody's feelings is really hurt is what I'm seeing. Somebody is like, I can't do this anymore, and they're like choosing themselves here. They're choosing themselves here. You need to definitely like accept your emotions. See, somebody here, you're feeling more optimistic, I feel like, than this person is. I am feeling like this person is pulling back. And I do feel like you may have to just fall back, honestly. I do feel like you may have to, like, take a risk elsewhere. If you are going to plan to keep moving forward or trying this with this person or trying to bring this person back into this dynamic, you're going to have to come up with a really, really good plan. Like, it's going to have to be a foolproof plan. It can't be anything half-baked. Buy them flowers this time. Is it going to work? Or their favorite chocolates or candies or whatever the case is. God, Spirit, Universe, Angels, and Ancestor Guides, what else can pile number 2 do to get back on good terms or in good graces with this person? You have to drop the shadiness. You have to stop being sneaky. You have to put an end to the deception. You have to give more. You have to not make them feel like they are less than, or like they're not important in this dynamic, or like they don't make you as happy as something else or as someone else possibly. Yeah, if you have other options, you're going to have to make this person feel like they're the only one in the world for you. That's really what I'm saying. If you have other options, because I feel like somebody didn't want to be tied down. If this is just a couple relationship, somebody did not want to stay tied down. And I feel like they didn't appropriately vocalize that. And I feel like maybe, like I said, you were flirting with other people and it rubbed this person the wrong way. And whatever you did, they could have felt like you took it just a little too far. And you could possibly feel like their reaction is them taking it too far. But it's telling you to grieve your losses here and then let go of any ill feelings you have. So if you know that you want to have a conversation with this person and you're feeling a little angry, you need to get that anger out before you talk to that person, all right? You need to calm yourself down and get your attitude in check before you hit this person up, all right? And then you can ask for a second chance. But you have to come through with something solid and worth their while. That's what I'm seeing. You're like, with this Wheel of Fortune, you have to come through with something great and big and grand to win this person back. And you have to show them that they're pretty much, I'm hearing the apple of your eye. That you're the apple, that they're the apple of your eye. They're your wish fulfillment. And that you're going to drop anything that was burdening the connection or causing friction between the two of you. So now let's get some advice or messages. God, Spirit, Universe, Angels, and Ancestor Guides. God, Spirit, Universe, Angels, and Ancestor Guides. Please show me the best and most clear messages and advice for pile number 2. Wow. Let me get these. I hate when they want to fall all the way out the way. I want me to fall out my seat. All right. So we have most people are just trying to survive. You've got time. Yeah, like I said, you need to go within here. You need to not be so hasty. Don't rush into this. Figure this out. Take your time. Plan out how you're going to come back to this person. Things are not as they appear. Right? Like, this is going back to you needing to put yourself in this person's shoes, because you may be thinking it's one thing when this person, when you talk to them, you're going to find out that it was something completely different that you did that kind of got under their skin, that pissed this person off. All right. There's a deeper reason for each of your questions. Seek it. All right. This is all the energy of the Hermit card that I saw, and you needing to go within, all right? You needing to really sit there and figure out the answers. You need to put yourself in their shoes. and ask somebody else around you for advice who you really trust and who is not super toxic, all right? So that way they can give you some wise knowledge, and so that way you can maybe see things from a different perspective. And only then should you hit that person up and try to make up with this pucker up buttercup, okay? Because I feel like you're ready to kiss all over this person. You're ready to be all loved up on this person because you missed them. But I feel like this person is being a little bit distant. And I think that they're definitely trying to, I do feel like they may be done in this situation a little bit. But I feel like their heart is still lingering with you. And if you played your cards right, like I said, you can determine if this situation got back on track or not. All right. I hope that this was helpful. Peace, love, and chicken grease. Pile number 3, welcome. I'm glad to have you guys, all right? Before we jump in, let me let you know I have the cards pulled out right here. Now, when I was looking at the camera and starting the whole pick a card reading, I was like, I feel like this deck is going to have the most positive outcome. And it's looking like the most positive outcome thus far, in accordance to the other 2 readings. So if this is your pile, I am happy for you. All right. But again, we have to get into it all to really see what's up. So we pulled the couch. All right. We pulled the hydrant, 1 of bowls in reverse. Okay. The shelter and the 3 of bones. Okay, so like I said, these cards don't have like the exact same meanings as the traditional tarot. So what I see going on here with you and the person who you are on not the best terms with, it looks like this is some sort of relationship or something. It could be whatever kind of relationship, whatever. I guess it would have to be a relationship of some sort if it's you and another individual, right? Brother, sister, mother, cousin, daddy, uncle, lover, non-lover, side piece. I'm getting the energy that somebody here is feeling a little entitled. Now, power number 3. The way I'm going to do this reading, I'm talking to you as if this was you who did this, okay? Because you're here to figure out how you can fix the situation. So this, I'm going to say it as though this is you. If this was not you who did this, then just switch the roles, okay? Energy is fluid, so if it's not you, it's the other person or someone else in your environment. So now this person here, somebody felt very entitled. Look at how the dog is all up on the couch. You know how dogs just get on the couch and they don't want to get off, and you tell them to get off. And look, I don't have a dog, but I had a dog at my house, and this thing would not get off my freaking couch. I'm like, get off my couch. Groot, get off. And Groot was not getting off my couch. I put Groot little 5-pound self on the floor, and he ran and just jumped right back on my couch. Mind you, this was his first time at my apartment. And 5 minutes into him being at my apartment, he took a little poop right on my couch. I'm like, what in the hell? Doggy, I don't even know you, and you just come up in here disrespecting my ish. This is the energy I'm getting here. Like, let's say, I don't know if you live with this person. I'm getting the energy that you don't live with this person. For somebody here, you do not live with this person. And I'm getting that either you go to their house a lot or they come to your house a lot. And when they come over, they just get really comfortable. They make themselves really comfortable. And it's not even that that's a bad thing per se, but it's just that if you're going to be comfortable in somebody else's home or somebody else's space, at least respect their space. That's what I'm getting here. Somebody is not fully respectful of someone else's space. Okay, guys? And then not only that, somebody here is a little obsessive and possessive over someone else. So this could be, I'm getting the feeling that for some of you guys here, everybody's story is going to be different. So I'm getting for somebody here, it's a situation in which somebody may be in a relationship, or somebody may be getting out of a marriage or divorce, or getting out of some other type of romantic situation, and they had somebody else on the side, or they met someone new, whether this is you or whether this is you who met somebody else who was new. Okay? And even though this person has somebody else on the side, or a main piece, or a wife, or another situation in which they need to detach themselves from, they are, or you're feeling very overprotective or entitled to another person's energy. You're feeling like this person is yours and they belong to you, or this is how they're feeling toward you. All right. But somebody here is feeling like, look, like, you belong with me. I don't want you talking to anybody else. I don't really care. It's this energy of just not fully respecting someone else's space and someone else's free will. And then it's like you don't even care to put yourselves in their position with this One of Bowls in reverse. It's like, oh, I don't really like you make zero effort to see how this person feels. You make zero effort to see how you come off to this person. You make zero effort to see if maybe you're making this other person feel uncomfortable by maybe either being too clingy, because I'm getting too clingy a little bit as well with this couch and this hydrant energy. It's as if maybe you are always in this person's space and they're feeling a little smothered as well. They could be feeling like, you know, I don't have time or room to do what I want to do for myself. And it's like, you don't even think about that. You're just like so far engulfed and consumed by this person that I don't think that you really thought about the pros, the cons of your actions. All right. I feel like you're just comfortable here and you haven't thought about how maybe this other person isn't as comfortable as you are. I feel like maybe you've kind of a little bit overstepped your boundaries in a sense, where you've maybe have been overexerting power or force and just taking things over in this person's life, whether it be their freedom to hang out with their friends or their freedom to date new or other people. If you're like feeling possessive over them and you're getting out of another situation, this person may be dating other people since you guys aren't super exclusive or something here. And they could feel like they don't want to be tied down to somebody who's not maybe respecting them as much as they feel like they deserve the respect. Again, switch it if it's you, all right? And with this Rent card in reverse at the bottom of the deck, it feels like this is the energy of someone who feels like they've downgraded themselves. This is the feeling of somebody who feels like, so this is you or this is them, but somebody feels like since they've been in this connection, they have been going backwards instead of moving forward. This person could have felt more lively when they first met you. They could have felt more upbeat. They could have been more happy. They could have been more positive. They could have been maybe more charming. They could have been just more cute. They could have been more fun to be around. But whatever it is between you and this person, the dynamic shifted because one person, which I think is you, one person is not really taking into account the other person's feelings. One person isn't taking into account how the other person feels about you overexerting or over dominating your force here. All right. That's what I'm getting. However, like I said, there is a positive outcome. I know you're waiting for it. With the shelter card here, this card says to persevere. It says that there is a positive outcome if you do want it. All right. It says that people who often draw this card are feeling hopeless. So you could be feeling a little hopeless right now, all right? But don't. You need to just acknowledge your actions, acknowledge your shortcomings, and really own up to where you fell short at. Own up to where you messed up at. And that's okay. Because initially you may not have seen that maybe you were coming off a little overbearing, or maybe you were coming off in a way that was making this person want to withdraw. But I feel like you can save this relationship. I feel like this person likes you enough that they maybe was still kind of going along with the okie doke, even if they were uncomfortable, but they were having this hope that things could get better. If you use your charm, Power 3, because I'm getting that there's a bunch of charming mofos in this collection of folks watching this particular video. I'm hearing there's a lot of Libras or something in this pile as well. Use your charm. Use your charm. You have the charm, use it. Or if you have Libra placements, you probably are a very charming person, especially if it's your rising sign or your moon. But yeah. Okay, cool. And then with the Three of Bones, the Three of Bones is the card of negotiation. So with these two cards together, this says persevere and negotiate with this person. Find a common ground. Find balance with this person. It's all about finding a common ground and commonality between you and this person, all right? So now let's jump right into the tarot and see what the tarot has to say in regards to the situation and what other messages you need to hear. Wow, Queen of Coins flipped right on out. So somebody here is solid. Somebody here is very nurturing, and they may take care of you. They may be really, really what you like in a person, or what you really think that you want in a spouse, or a boyfriend or a girlfriend, or whatever you're into. You feel me? But I feel like this person has pulled their energy back, or you pulled your energy back, or they don't flirt with you as much, or they don't do all the little cutesy things that they do. I feel like this person has pulled that energy back. I feel like where this person was once really willing and wanting to expand with you in life and to have something great and big and grand with you, I feel like that has dwindled. I feel like this person is like no longer feeling that. I feel like this person is feeling like they have to wait, like they're on hold. All right, but I do feel like this person is waiting for you. I do feel like this person is waiting for you to come through, so that way you guys can at least talk. Now, again, I don't know, everybody's story is going to be different, but this person could be waiting for you. I heard somebody's waiting for you to give them some sort of money here. Somebody's waiting for you to pay a bill, or to hold up your end of the bargain of some sort. If you are owing somebody money or something here, and you're fighting them on it, and you're just like kind of like fighting them, and you think that they're going to still want to get back with you, I'm sorry, but that's not the case. So I do see some arguments happening over some sort of money or over some sort of lack of commitment, or some sort of lack of trying. Somebody can feel like you're not trying that hard. Like you may like, again, like you may, like this person may feel like they're trying hard, and you may feel like they're not. You may feel like you're trying hard, and they may feel like you're not. There is some sort of misconception here in the communication. There is a need to desperately take yourself out of your own head and see things from a new perspective, okay, pile 3? Because you're not even attempting to see things from this person's point of view. It's like what you say goes, and that's it. That's all I've been getting this whole reading since the first cards came out. There is a lot of heartbreak in this situation with this person, and they're feeling like giving up. They are feeling like giving up. They're feeling like even after you guys talk, that you guys won't be able to really bring this back together. This is how this person is feeling, all right? Or this is how you're feeling, all right? Because with the shelter card, it is showing that somebody here is feeling hopeless. So if you're feeling really hopeless about the situation and bringing things together, the shelter card says to persevere. It says to use your charm to win this person over. It says that if you're feeling this, it's time to examine things from a different worldview, all right? Challenge your belief system. Challenge your ideas. Challenge why you feel this way and what got you in this situation to begin with. Challenge why you feel like it's okay for you to be dominant, or challenge why you feel like it's okay for you to be somebody's doormat. Whichever way you fall in on the situation, you need to ask yourself, why do you settle for that? Why am I okay with being this person? Why am I okay with doing this? All right, yeah, you need to have the courage or the strength to fix this situation here. That's what it's coming down to, because this person is waiting on you. I'm gonna just be real. This person is waiting on you to come through. This person is waiting for you. What else? What else does this person need to do in order to bring the situation back into balance? For their favor? Don't put sex on the table right now. For some of you guys, you may like need to avoid sex. Yeah. For some of you guys, you definitely need to avoid mentioning sex. Because I feel like some of you guys may want to patch this up by being physical with this person and being sexy. But I feel like this person is going to cut you up if you try to have sex with them. I feel like it's going to really piss them off. If you feel like sex is what reunites you guys, if you feel like sex is what brings you guys back together, if you feel like sex is what will set the situation back in balance, like if I could just come in and, you know, charm them. Like when I say charm them, that does not mean be a panty charmer or a boxer's charmer. It means to actually talk to this person, make them feel good. Use your wits, use your sweetness, use your kindness. Maybe buy them a rose or something. Do something to warm warm them up and to loosen them up to you coming back around to them, all right? You're going to have to fight the urge to want to stay alone and to yourself, okay? You're going to have to fight the urge to want to stay alone. Or no, I'm sorry. Somebody here, that's what the problem is. Somebody here doesn't have the strength to be alone, is what I'm hearing. Somebody, all right, because this, I feel like it's gonna be mad people watching this video for some reason. So I'm feeling like if you are always alone, if you've been having a hard time speaking up, you need to speak up and just be flat out honest. You need to go in and do what you gotta do and make it quick. It's not gonna be as hard as it seems. I'm just seeing rip the band-aid off, all right? Now, if you are on the other hand of that, in which you are always out and about, you always are going on dates, or maybe you're always at parties or kickbacks, or maybe you're always out and about, or maybe you're whatever it is that you're always consistently doing. Maybe this person always sees you posted up with other people, or maybe when you and this person aren't on good terms, you're dealing with somebody else, that other person that you were connected to, or another individual. You need to have the strength to make a choice here. You're gonna have to make a choice. And so you're gonna have to, I'm hearing, stop being a hoe. You're gonna have to stop playing both sides. And if this isn't you, then this is them. Somebody needs to make up their mind. But if you don't, this person is just not going to be as like warm and open to you. And I feel like you're just going to continue to like, you know, be in and out their life, or you're just going to continue to thought and bop. That's what I'm getting, for real. Like you can have the strength to actually make this work in your favor. You really can. Or you can choose to turn a blind eye and not do anything. Yeah. I feel like a lot of you guys are going to let this fall through the cracks, because I feel like the work it's gonna take to make this really work. I feel like somebody doesn't really want to do the work. You both have to equally be willing to put in the work to transform this relationship and to make it happen. But I don't see that happening with the Two of Wands in reverse and the Ten of Cups in reverse. It's like somebody is just like, nah, that's too much work for me. I don't want to do it. It'll be easier if I just live my life and do what I want to do. But then deep down, you're going to still be thinking about this person, aren't you? Aren't you? Because look, we got the nine of coins in reverse at the bottom of this deck here. You don't want to be alone. You don't want to be alone, and that's somebody's problem. That's what I was saying here. Somebody doesn't know how to be alone. You need to learn how to, somebody here needs to learn how to be alone, all right? Like, you're not going to heal yourself. Another person isn't going to help heal you if you don't start the process by yourself, all right? If one relationship doesn't work out, going to be underneath the next person isn't going to make you feel better about the last thing not working out. Because guess what? Yeah, you may enjoy this temporary pleasure right now with this new person, but the same issues that you had with the last person is going to resurface in this new connection because you never solved it. You never healed that, all right? And then you're going to still have those unhealed wounds with the last person. So then you're going to still have these unhealed feelings and unfinished business with the last person, and now you're pounding it on top with the new person. So now you have unfinished business with this person and the old person. And then what you gonna do? You're gonna move into another situation and say, oh, I'm gonna just go to somebody new now. And then what? Keep having the same problems, relapse over, and keep coming up about, all because somebody is too afraid to do the work. All because somebody is too afraid to put their ego to the side and say, you know what, I want this, I want you, I want to fight for this. Let's negotiate. Let's compromise. What can I do better? What would make you happier? You know, okay, so now how can we do it where this works for both of us? All right, that's what needs to take place here. But I see you guys walking away to new options. I'm gonna just call a spade a spade. This could definitely be saved. It could definitely be saved, but I don't see anybody really taking the action to save it. Okay, I see it just kind of falling. I'm sorry for the loud noises. God, Spirit, Universe, angels, and ancestor guides. All right, I really hope I can like upload this video. Wow. Your advice, it says, what you give will come back. Whew. Whew. Oh my God. One more time. It says what you give will come back. Did I not just say that? If you don't put in the effort, you will not get this person back. If you put in the effort, you will more than likely get this person back. Now, I'm not going to say 100% for every single person watching this video that is going to be a yes, because everybody's story is different and you cannot force another individual to want to be back with you. But at the very least, if you try, you can get yourself back on good terms with this person. Even if you guys don't get back together romantically or stay back together platonically or however it is, you can at least squash the beef here. All right? If you make that effort to do so. If you decide to. Okay. Yeah, I feel like you feel like this person is number one to you. And you don't want to admit that. You don't want to show this person that because your ego is a little too big. You don't want to do what it takes on your end to make things happen. All right? So I'm going to just tell you, if you are looking for reciprocity, you have to start the journey. You have to put it out there first so that way it can be reciprocated back to you. Okay? And so with that being said, I hope this was helpful. Peace, love, and chicken grease.